G'day folks, just an update on the slight modifications on the clamp on the wagon that holds the camera, and I've found that this clip here was rubbing on the top of the platform, and you can see it in the photo. And also I gained some height on the bottom of the mounting here, and you can see that in the photo too. I ground about, I don't know, 1 millimetre off the bottom there, which reduces the height. And I also did a bit of work on the top here. I've put a flat area on there to take a bit of height off this thing. Now I can tell just by looking at it here that when I get it on the track that the clearance is fine now, no problem at all with the platforms. But to actually check the tunnel, which is that tunnel over there, the first tunnel, all the other ones are okay. The other end of that, there was a bit of a bang when it went through yesterday, so the only way I can really check that is I'll have to hook a Loco up to it and push it out there, and we'll just film it as it goes through and see what happens. So that's the only way I can tell. I think if any further modification is needed there, I'm going to have to actually do it on the tunnel itself and get to it with a file and open it up a bit. But hopefully this will work. So I'll give this little sucker a test run, and we'll see what happens out there. Okay, we'll just start the camera up. And we'll start filming. Right. Here we go. Let's see what happens. It's now or never. Okay, it should be through by now. I'll just bring it back. I heard something then, I think. I heard a bit of a bump then. Okay folks, there's something rotten in the state of Denmark over here, so I'll have to pull the lid off here and have a look underneath and see what's going on. It's just catching on something under there. So fortunately this whole area comes off, so I'll get onto that and we'll have a look. Well, as Murphy's Law would have it folks, it's in the worst possible part. It's actually right under the actual wall part of the tunnel there. So I'm going to have to either get in there and have a look, or take a bit more off the fitting, the clamp. I'll have to have a think about that first and work out which way's the best way to go. Okay folks, this is the other side of the tunnel, and it's not a height issue, it's a width issue. It's just catching here. So I reckon if I just turn the car around, which I'll do, have the clip on that side, the other side. When I get along the track, yeah, it's fine. So that's the only issue I've got, and all I've got to do is turn it around, so there's no point in making any modifications there. So I'll check the other tunnels, but I'm pretty sure I was okay on all of those. I'll just check those and make sure it's all good to go. What we might do is try it this way. I'll turn the camera around so that the clip's on the other side there, and we'll give it another run through all the tunnels and see how that goes. But I'm thinking that's the answer. I mean, I could file this away a bit, but it's simpler just to turn that around if it works. Anyway, we'll give it a run, see what happens. Right, I've reversed the camera and I've got the clip on the other side. So fingers crossed, this will be the answer. So we'll turn it on. And record. Okay, here we go. Off we go. Working its way up the incline over there somewhere. There it is. Wait for it to come through here. Listen for any bumps. All good. All good out there. Thought of something. To do a reverse run, I'm going to have to keep the this clip down here. I'm going to have to keep that on the same side, so I'm going to have to take the camera out and turn it around again and maintain the clip on this side. That's the only downside, but I mean, big deal. I can live with that. Okay. There you are, folks. I think that's the answer. Saves a bit of filing and mucking about with it, making a mess and all that sort of thing. Maybe I'll do the filing one day, but at this stage I think this is the answer. Just turn the camera around when it gets up to this stage. Piece of cake. Easy enough to do. Cheers, gourmet. Well, folks, anyone that knows me personally will tell you that I couldn't let that rest until I fixed it. So I've filed the tunnel opening to give clearance, and then I've also filed the clip just to give me a bit more insurance. So that's all filed down now. So you can run it in this position backwards and forwards and it won't hit. So there you go. And I'm just about to try it again, so I'll give it a whirl and see what happens this time. Okay, here we go. time to put it on the computer and let's see what we've got. Cheers this time. Gourmet.